Parents, this is for you or for those of you who are thinking of becoming parents. A question: what's the duty of a parent? A long time ago, the Saint Rishabhdev answered, Pita nasat sat janani nasat sat namo chayat samapettam rityum. If your Sanskrit's not so good, the translation is, parents' duty to their children is to open the door of liberation, to explain the purpose of life. But in today's world, children are becoming more and more bound to internet, to social media, to phones, to external appearances. As a result, they're becoming consumers, celebrity fans, and bricks in a social wall. They become used to a sense of entitlement instead of responsibility, and their lives are spent mostly indoors. And it's not the school's fault, nor were they born like that. Occupational therapists are saying the parents are responsible for being emotionally inaccessible to children, for constantly being digitally distracted, for not clearly defining limits of conduct, for not teaching children to be responsible, for not making sure children get enough sleep, a balanced diet, no junk food, please. Amongst other handicaps, children are in a terrible emotional state. For example, in the last 15 years, we see that 1 in 5 children have mental health problems. There's a 40% increase in ADHD. In short, it means children are hyperactive and unable to control their impulses, or they have trouble paying attention. Additionally, there's a 40% increase in teen depression and a 200% increase in suicide among 10 to 14-year-olds. Isn't that evidence that something's wrong? Give and teach children to accept what they need, not what they want. Don't be afraid to say no. Set limits to their conduct, their speech, their lifestyle. Involve them in daily chores, washing dishes, hanging clothes, and setting the table. And in addition, remember, you are their parent and not their friend. That's right, not a friend. You may have a friendship, but you have a parent's responsibility. Show children the purpose of life. It's self-realization. So if your children never ask you about the purpose of life, about who they are, it may be because of a lack of spiritual guidance that they're getting. Even if they're well-balanced, emotionally and mentally, they need to have a better future, a better outlook on life, than a daily struggle for existence to eventually die. All that schooling, all that work, just to die, what's the point? Anyway, remember, children are only 20% of our population, but they're 100% of our future. So parents, ask yourselves, are you showing your children the path to truthfulness, integrity, and most importantly, to self-knowledge and liberation? And are you doing that by your own example? You know you should be.